Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mercedes. In today's video, I have some lovely polishes to share with you all. It isn't a collection. They are polishes from different makers that were created for one person in particular. Her name is LaTannya. We are celebrating her birthday. Happy birthday, LaTannya. If you are not familiar with who she is, you need to be. She does Instagram lives and shows off swatches of polishes, which are extremely helpful. But the most fun part of her lives is the interaction in the community, the chat that goes on. She is so interactive with all of the people that join her lives. She remembers everybody. There's like this whole relationship. I remember I found her on social media on Instagram because of her lives, and I thought she was just hilarious. She is hilarious. She has a passion for polish, a passion for getting the nail polish community together. You can tell in the relationships, you can tell just by the way she interacts with everybody, her relationships with all of the makers. It is just amazing. And you can tell that she is such a positive person, and you can tell she really cares for all the people in this community, and especially our makers too. So I was not surprised when we had a couple of makers, or actually more than a couple of makers, create polishes and cuticle oils on behalf of her birthday. LaTannya, if you're watching this, happy birthday, and let's get into these lovely swatches. First up, we have Victorian Varnish. So Victorian Varnish actually created a couple polishes for LaTannya. This one first being Plum Crazy About Bedtime Snacks. This one's priced at $8. The price is right. And of course we need a cream because LaTannya is always talking about brands needing their cream polishes. So here you go. And it's just a beautiful, lovely shade of purple. It is a cool toned, bright purple cream. Now, I love my creams in 2 coats. This is a beautiful 2-coater. If you haven't tried Victorian Varnish cream polishes, you have to. They build up beautifully. I achieved opacity in just 2 coats. I think long or short nails, 2 coats is going to work perfectly for you. I don't know about you, but I love my cream polishes when it's just like 2 and done. When I have to apply a 3rd coat, I'm just like, unless it's a really beautiful shade, then I'm like, all right, like I'll do the 3 coats. But I love this shade of purple. It is very bright, very fun for summertime, even for springtime as well. This will be a perfect polish to also be a base coat if you wanted to layer it, or a base polish if you want to layer a topper over it. Pictured are 2 coats of Plum Crazy About Bedtime Snacks with a glossy top coat. And speaking about toppers, this is the second Victorian Varnish birthday polish. This is just a little frosting, priced at $10, which is an amazing price for an indie topper. This one is described as a shimmer paired with UCC flakies in the same tones, so in pink, purple, peach, green, and gold. This is one of LaTanya's favorite shimmers, a favorite type of shimmer. So of course it had to be thrown into a bottle. I shouldn't say thrown, carefully created and crafted and put into a bottle. But I showed it here built up in 2 coats, which is beautiful. I am going to show you it over the purple polish we just saw, but how beautiful is this? This is claiming to be a topper, but it is gorgeous on its own. I built it up in 2 coats. Long or short nails, if you prefer to wear this on its own, I think 2 to 3 coats is going to depend on your preference. Victorian Varnish creates some amazing shifty shimmers, and this one is definitely up there with them. I love how you can see all the beautiful colors. You can see the pink, you can see the purple. It is just stunning. Now, this is just a little frosting topped over the beautiful purple polish we just saw. Beautiful. Now you still can see your base, but you can also see the lovely colors as well. The flakies, it isn't overbearing. It is just enough to give you a little pizzazz on the nail. Here's a little finger movement, finger dance for you guys. You can see just how shifty it is over the cream polish. Pictured are 2 coats of just a little frosting. So you can pair this one with, use it as a topper, or you can wear it on its own with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have BCB Lacquers, and this is Community and Chaos, which it describes LaTannya perfectly. She is all about the nail polish community, which I absolutely love. of course she always brings a little bit of chaos, but it's good chaos. It's good. It's good. This one is described as a bright purple base with a strong pink, orange, green shifting shimmer. Another brand, another polish that has a fantastic formula. I built this one up in 2 coats. I think long or short nails, 2 coats is going to work best for you as well. I'm going to have all the polish descriptions and pricing and all of that listed down below. Like I mentioned, some of these polishes are out already, some of them aren't, so just be sure to check. You can also check the websites too. But how beautiful is this? I love that beautiful orange shimmer running throughout the nail. I love how you can see the purple base peeking through, and that pink shimmer is so prominent and bright. It just glows all throughout the nail. Pictured are 2 coats of Community and Chaos with a glossy top coat. BCB Lacquers is also bringing us a cuticle oil. So this is another LaTannya custom, and this one is Black Tuxedo. Let me tell you, if you haven't tried the cuticle oils from BCB Lacquers, if you are big on your scents, then you have to. Oh my goodness, they create the best scents. They are very strong, so keep that in mind if you're sensitive to smell. But oh my goodness, do they last a long time. I know there's some of them where like I've dabbed on like my neck as like a perfume base because it's just that good. But this one has a blend of all of these different notes. So bergamot, black pepper, magnolia, fresh air, patchouli, cedar, amberwoods, violet, sandalwood, and musk. You have your jojoba oil, your coconut oil, sunflower oil, avocado, almond, tea tree oil as well. And it's a skin safe fragrance. Not only do they all smell amazing, but they do a great job at moisturizing your nails and cuticles as well. But let's talk about this scent because, oh my goodness, this scent is so hypnotizing. It literally smells like a man, like a man's cologne. It smells delicious. Like I was applying it and I was like, I need to be careful because this literally smells like my hands have been in places that they should not have been. So I'm like, let me put this cuticle oil in our living room, right? And we have this little like clip-on table that we put over the couch, this small little table, and I'm going to use it there so that there is no questions asked. You smell something, my boyfriend smells something, he's going to be like, oh, okay, it's the cuticle oil. It is so hypnotizing, this smell. It is great. If you want to try BCB Lacquers, I say like try this scent. You're gonna love it. And I mean the product in itself is amazing too. Next up is Rogue Lacquer, and this is Happiest Day on Earth. And LaTannya finally got her very own Imagineer shade. If you don't know, Rogue Lacquer always creates Imagineer collections, and they're always so stunning. This one is inspired by the maker and LaTanya's Disney trip, riding Tron together. This one I built up in 2 coats. Actually, let me backtrack a little bit. Let me describe it. This is the classic Imagineer finish. It's a blue Creme with blue to aqua glass flakes and black flakes. So, like I was saying, I built this one up in 2 coats. I think long or short nails, 2 coats is going to work best for you. This one is jam-packed with all of those beautiful flakies, your aqua glass flakes, your black flakies, that it's going to be enough to cover up any nail line. Look how plump and juicy this looks. I love it. Now you can use your regular thick glossy top coat over this with very dense flaky polishes. I always like to use a glitter smoother and then my glossy top coat just so I can get a nice plump effect. This color is so beautiful. It is bright. It is fun. Perfect for summertime for sure. This would look fantastic as a pedicure. I mean, obviously as a manicure too, but I can definitely see this on the toes for sure. Pictured are 2 coats of Happiest Day on Earth with a glossy top coat. Next up is Jen and Berries, and this is The Buck Stops Here. Now, if you know LaTannya, you know that she's a huge Buc-ee's fan. I've never even heard of Buc-ee's until I started watching her live videos. And Victorian Varnish always sends me goodies from Buc-ee's. I don't have one where I live, so she sent me the beaver nuggets. Oh my god, obsessed. Now I want to try everything and eat everything from this store. I think it's a store in a gas station or something like that. I don't really know, but whatever the case, the freaking beaver nuggets were amazing. But anyways, so this is why this polish is called The Buck Stops Here. She loves purple polishes, which is why we've been seeing so many purples and obviously glowy polishes. But this one is described as a grape purple polish that glows to the moon and back. That is what the description says, and it's definitely glowy, okay? It's a pinky red orange shifty shimmer, and it is stunning. Now, LaTannya hates scattered holographic. Like, she is not a fan of it at all. And I thought this was funny that there is like some sparkle in here, like hollow sparkle from the flakies. Definitely done on purpose, but nonetheless it is scarcely in there. Still stunning. It gives you still have that beautiful glow, but you have a nice little sparkle too, and I personally love holographic flaky, so you know. I reached opacity in 2 coats. I think long or short nails 2 coats is going to be fine for you. The formula for this polish was amazing. I am in love with the holographic flakies. I'm a big holographic flaky person, which you probably already know that if you've seen my previous videos. I'm always talking about that, but I love this shade. It is perfect year round. It is bright and glowy enough to wear in the summer, but still has this vampiness to it. It is stunning. It almost reminds me of like this velvety sort of shade, like a velvet dress. You can see that pinky, orangey, shifty shimmer in here as well. It really is a beautiful polish. All of these polishes really are. Pictured are 2 coats of the Buck Stops Here with a glossy top coat. Next up we have Dawn Polish, and this one is called It's Your Girl's Birthday. This one is a purple jelly with gold green shifting shimmer and holographic micro flakies. This one I built up in 3 coats, you're going to see here shortly, but in 3 coats it is just stunning. All of these are. There is a heaping amount of shimmer in this one, and I am here for it. You can predominantly see a lot of that gold, which I've always said, you know, I'm not a big fan of gold shimmer in polishes, but it has to be mixed in and incorporated the right way, and I feel like this one does it completely. It's mixed in with all of the beautiful shifty shimmer. You can see that green, you can see the blue, and the gold is just like, it glows from within. It's just, I'm looking back at this footage now and it's just so pretty. And what I like about it is that it builds up beautifully. So you apply your first coat and you're like, I don't know about this. I don't think it's going to reach full opacity, but it definitely does. So long or short nails, 2 to 3 coats is going to work best for you. Honestly, I think 3 coats on everybody is going to be fine. And you're just going to get this stunning glow on the nails. Beautiful for summer, fall, winter, spring. I think it's a very versatile polish. Pictured are 3 coats of It's Your Girl's Birthday with a glossy top coat. And the last polish I have to share with you all is from Garden Path Lacquers, and this one is similarly called The Buck Doesn't Stop Here, because we all know LaTannya loves her buckies. This one is described as a delicate lavender base filled with glowing blue-green shifting shimmer and pink shifting iridescent flakies. This one, oh my goodness, like I remember when I was swatching it, at first I was like, I don't think I'm really gonna enjoy this one too much, and actually just excuse that cut on my nail, on my skin. I went to open cat food. It's like one of those cat foods that you like snap open, you snap in half. It's like a plastic wet food container, and of course I like slashed my finger on my swatching hand, on my swatching finger, like out of all places. But anyways, I remember when I was applying this, I was like, I'm not sure if I want to really like this. I built it up in 3 coats, which I suggest for everybody, long or short nails, 3 coats, but that final result just gave me this. It is so mirror-like and reflective. I think what it is just those iridescent flakies within the base. You can see that beautiful blue and that beautiful green shiftiness in there, and the base just does an amazing job just like glowing from within. I think this is a beautiful spring summer polish for sure. I love how you can see all sorts of different colors from the iridescent flakies. I think it gives a beautiful spin on this polish too. pictured are 3 coats of the Buck Doesn't Stop Here with a glossy top. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you plan on picking up any of these polishes. I will leave all the information down below. Some makers are releasing the polishes like now, currently. Some are going to be releasing it a little bit later, so I'll make sure to list that all below. Again, if you don't follow LaTannya on social media, you definitely need to. She is an amazing person. I've met her a couple times already in person at the Polish and Beauty Expo, which if you have not gone to, you need to go. It is an amazing experience. I honestly wish that we had those sorts of get-togethers or, you know, meet and greets for this nail polish community. It is such a fun time just to be able to meet people in person, because we always interact online, you know. But it's great. I love it. I will continue to go every single year. But I have already met LaTannya a couple of times. I'll be seeing her again in July. Let me know if you plan on picking up any of these polishes, and in the comments below, wish LaTannya a happy birthday. Thank you again, and I'll see you in my next one.